Welcome everybody. My name is Hailey Jacob and thank you for being here and sharing this energy with me in Hailey Yoga. This will be my second class for my YTT certification course and I'm very happy that you're here joining me. So sitting in your mat, take a moment to connect with your inner force. Take a moment closing your eyes, releasing your hands to your knees. Take a deep inhale. Release it through the mouth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands together to your heart in prayer hands or Anjali Mudra. And keeping your eyes closed or soft looking down, feel your body, feel your heart beating, feel how your chest expands and contracts with every breath. Opening your eyes, set in this moment an intention for your practice. This will be your guidance. This will be your focus point throughout your practice. Come back to this intention to bring your mind to present moment when you're feeling distracted, when you're feeling lost, when you're being outside of this experience that you're giving to yourself. If right now you don't feel like thinking of anything as an intention, I offer you mine, which is gonna be for this practice, trust. Trusting the moment, trusting God, the universe, anything that you feel connected, even trusting yourself that everything will be okay. It's a very important thought in these difficult times that we're living. It's a very powerful thought, trusting in you and that you are able to accomplish anything that you set your mind into. So with this practice, with this asana practice, we will be reinforcing this feeling of trust by always being careful and listening to our body. Never push yourself farther than you can during this practice. Always respect and listen to your body. So if you want to join me, let's do one to initiate this practice. Inhale. Interlace your fingers together and bring them forward as you push yourself sinking down and pushing your shoulders forward. Also, you can look into your arms so you can check at your belly button. And then with your inhalation, bring arms up, keep the shoulders down, and open your chest and your heart to the universe. Exhale, come inward, look at your belly button. Inhale, come up. One more time, exhale. Inhale. Release your arms as you look to the side. One arm goes to the back and the other one comes to the front. Look over your shoulders to the back wall. Inhale, grow up your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit farther. Inhale, exhale, come back to center, arms up, and now the opposite side. Inhaling, looking down, looking backwards. Exhale, finishing, arriving to the pose and twisting a little bit more our spine. Always make sure that you are lifting your core as you're twisting. Don't sink. We tend to do that, so always keep that in mind. With the next inhale and exhale, I twist a little bit more. Bring your arms up and now to the side. Bring your right arm to the side next to your hip and start to walk your fingers as you stretch your side abs and elongate your torso. You can keep this arm straight or you can bring your elbow to the mat, depending on how soft is your body today and also depending on your practice. Come back to center. Now going just to the side of my hip, I walk, extending first in diagonal to the sky and maybe bringing the elbow to the mat. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Grab your block and bring it forward in front of you and sitting the same strategy that we applied before. We are going to walk our hands forward, maybe bring the block a little bit closer. The idea is that your forehead reaches the block and stretch your back. Inhale and exhale here. I make sure that your spine is straight. You can keep your elbows relaxed or active arms. Now walk all the way up. Now bring your hands to your back all the way, like it's like a natural distance. You will reach back and your fingertips are looking to the front of your mat. And just push elbows straight, push your mat away from you, and move your hip like tilted forward as your shoulders push down and shoulder blades push together. Maybe looking up if the neck feels comfortable. Inhaling and exhaling here. Come back all the way to the center and push yourself to all fours or tabletop. Make sure that your wrists are aligned with your elbows as well as your shoulders, that your knees are just right behind your hips, and that your toes are tucked under. Prepare here with a neutral spine. Drop the belly, tilt your sitting bones to the sky and shoulders down, looking up for cow pose. Exhale, look to your belly bottom for cat pose, pushing your mat away, pushing through the shoulder blades. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, feeling the pose, staying longer maybe in one specific point. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Come back to neutral spine. Bring your right foot back and your left hand forward. Bring them all the way up and activate your core. This is our first balance pose that we do during our practice. Maybe if you feel too wobbly, that's fine. Just keep both hands on the mat. But if you're feeling that you want to go for the full version of it, bring elbow and knee together in the middle of your chest while you're push your shoulder blades towards the sky. Inhale, look up. Exhale, together squeezing the abs, activating the core. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One last one, inhale and exhale. Place your hand on the mat and the back leg is gonna swing all the way to your shoulder, next to your shoulder. Keep it straight and walk yourself towards this, like kneeling position. Your torso is up and bring both hips, both bones of your hips that sometimes you can feel them, both bring them towards the front. Your foot, it's straight, it's parallel with the shorter edge of your mat, and your back toe can be tucked or just release the foot. This is gate pose, so stretching all the way up, especially throughout this side. Go towards your leg, maybe looking up if the neck feels too much. Are you feeling any pain or anything? Look down. Never hold your knee, always down or even here for gate pose. Inhale and exhale. One last deep breath, elongate even more. Bring your hip forward, come back to center, come back to all fours. Change your back leg. Now we will do the left one. Bring the leg up, opposite arm up as well. Center your core and elbow and knee goes together, squeezing the abs, bringing the spine towards the sky. Inhale, look forward, extending, reaching forward, reaching out with your feet, and then coming together. Exhale, inhale, come forward. Exhale, come to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale. A couple of times until you should be feeling some fire up, building up in your body. One last one. Release your hand towards the mat. Bring your foot down and slice it all the way to the side. Make sure that your knee is behind your hip, and the same correction. Make sure that both of your hips are pointing forward. The foot is parallel to the shorter edge of your mat, and elongating my torso and going in diagonal. I take advantage of this pose to elongate my torso, to stretch my side muscles, all my side abs, and also bring the hip, activate the glute underneath, stretch the hamstring. Come back all the way up, bring your arms down, and maybe taking a water break or child's pose. Breathing, connecting with your intention, listening to your body. This is a practice that our intention is to connect mind, spirit, and body. So it's really important to take these moments of listening back of your body, of listening your breath and connecting, especially with your intention and the present moment. From child's pose, roll all the way up to hero's pose. Here, bring yourself forward, tuck your toes under, and push yourself towards your heels so you can tuck your head and roll all the way up to standing position. Very well. So standing in the front of your mat, toes are together, heels are apart, kneecaps are active, quads are active, hips and glutes are alienated, are in line. Sorry if that means other thing. But you want to make sure they are in line, up is squeezing in, shoulders are relaxed, and standing all the way up, reaching to the sky, inhale, exhale, bend forward, inhale, flat back, you can place your hands on your shins, exhale, forward fold, inhale, bending your knee, reach all the way to the sky, and release for Tadasana. One more time, inhale, reaching up to the sky, exhale, forward fold, inhale, flat back, maybe your hands are in your shins, maybe they stay on the mat, exhale, forward fold, inhale, reach all the way up. Bring your hands together for Samastiti, inhale, reach up, exhale, forward fold, inhale, flat back, exhale, forward fold, inhale, bend your knees, reach all the way back, maybe gentle back bend again, and one more time, inhale, maybe gentle back bend, forward fold, inhaling, flat back, exhale, fold, inhale, reach all the way up, Anjali Mudra, bring your hands together, close to your heart, closing your eyes, connecting with your breath, taking a moment. So now we will prepare for our vinyasa. You can take vinyasas when I cue them, but also you can skip them anytime, just standing here or coming back to your child's pose. So first, let's do a vinyasa, inhaling up, exhaling, forward fold, inhale, look forward, exhale, bring your hands to the mat, Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog, breathe there, inhaling and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up, maybe tiny steps, maybe jumping to the middle of your hands. Look up, inhale, reach forward, exhale, come back to Tadasana. So inhale, exhale, place your hands, jump back to downward facing dog directly. Bring your right foot up. Oops, I'm too close to the wall. Right foot up for three-legged dog. So make sure we tend, when we are in three-legged dog here, we tend to open our hip. So make sure you internally rotate the upper leg. Bring that leg in the middle of your hands and shortening maybe the back foot for 45 degrees. Make sure that your knee and your heels are together, are aligned, and while the hips are looking forward, go all the way up to warrior one. This is another position that I feel sometimes we tend to do wrong. For many years during my practice, I did myself this posture wrong. So the important thing is to keep the back foot 45 degrees, your hips are looking to the front, and your knee it's bent in 90 degrees. So feel the power of the warrior one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now come back all the way up, shortening your stand. And if you feel that you don't have your balance too good today, you can always widen your stand so you feel more comfortable. So here, just grab your hands in your back, bring one hand to your side, and try grabbing your elbows. If I'm here, that's fine, but just walk to see what is your maximum here. Inhaling, look up, and exhale, go to a flat back. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Release your arms and bring them to the mat and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Place your hands on the mat. Bring your weight towards your hand. Bring the other foot, the foot that is in the back, farther away. The other one joins together. Bring knees down for child's pose. Inhale and exhale here. If you're ready to continue, look in between your hands and keeping your elbows close to the mat and your torso very close to the mat. Squeeze yourself to cobra. So you can stay here in mini cobra, or you can stay here in cobra, or all the way to cobra. Inhale here and exhale for 3, for 2, for 1. Tuck your toes, walk your hands close, and come back to plank. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring again, right foot forward in the middle, in between your hands. Place your foot now 90 degrees respective to your front foot. Squeeze your hips in the middle of your torso and open your arms for warrior 2. So this time, hips are looking to the front. So if you guys are here, are looking to the side. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhalation, sink the pose a little bit more. Bring your forearm to your quad and extend your arm above your head. You can look up or look down depending on your comfort of your neck, and extend for extended side angle pose. Connecting with the music, connecting with your breath. Last inhale and exhale, bring both arms down to the mat. That front foot comes back all the way back, and vinyasa if you feel like it. If not, just hold it there. And we will meet in downward facing dog again. Bring left foot up for three-legged dog. Remember to internally rotate the up leg so you don't open your hip too much. Inhale and exhale for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring your foot that it's up in between your hands and shortening your stand. Make sure that you have your back foot on 45 degrees, that your knee is stuck on top of your heel and both of your hips are looking forward. With these arms, go all the way up to warrior 1. Make sure that this knee is not tilted in or out, just in the middle. And breathe, connecting with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Feel this connection with Mother Earth at the same time that you honor the sky, the universe. Inhale. Come back to the mat with your hands, shortening the stand. Remember again, this is a difficult pose sometimes, so you can always open your back foot. Inhaling, come all the way up. Grab the opposite hand, this time towards your side, and with the other, try to reach your elbow. So this is what we're trying to do. In here, when you're ready, all set up with your arms, inhale, look up. Exhale, come to flat back. With your next inhalation, release all the way down, holding your elbows. 3, breathe in, 2, breathe in, 1. Release your hands towards the mat, bend your knee, bring that back leg farther away, the other one joins in the back for plank, and hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Push your hips back, bring knees towards the mat for child's pose. Opportunity for water. Look up between your hands, keeping forearms towards the mat and bring the torso very close to your mat. Cobra pose. So that's the energy that we want to represent while entering this pose. You can stay here with your elbows bent. You can go all the way up. However you feel more comfortable. In Cobra pose, we leave our knees in the mat. So we're here. Breathe in. Tuck your toes. Bring yourself all the way up to plank pose. And breathe here. Inhale. 2, 1. Bring your right foot, your left foot, because this is the other side, in between your hands. Heel goes down and it's parallel to your shoulder edge of the mat. Here, the hips will be aligned with my legs, and I will go all the way up for warrior 2. Open your toes, grab, almost like grabbing with your toes the mat, feeling the power of this pose. of the warrior. Maybe making a variation, shifting my palms up to receive energy from the universe. You can leave them looking down. Make sure that your front foot is not tilting. Make sure that it's in the middle and that you have a 90-degree angle. With your next inhalation, shift your front palm and go all the way for a gentle back bend. Sink into your reverse warrior. One more. Come back all the way down for Vinyasa, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and breathe. Hold it here. Look in between your hands, and now when you jump back, you want to jump landing your feet outside your hands. So make sure nothing is in your way. Look up and bring your hips up to the sky first and then landing softly. Come to squat pose. Bring your hands together and use them as leverage to open your hips more. Maybe you want to shift one way to the other. Make sure that you are not sinking down. Make sure that you are here, elevating your torso, even though we're in squat. So from here, I want to show you a pose that it's an arm balance. So it is important that even though we like to take risk in our yoga practice, that you know your limits, but also that you're not afraid to try different stuff, because sometimes our thoughts limit ourselves from stuff that we can do, but we tell ourselves, no, I can't. So try this pose. If you are a beginner, try placing blocks so you feel more secure. You can place them in this level or maybe like this. And just try to start shifting forward your weight and play with that. Maybe you want to place your hands on the mat and just feel how, in what point, more than, of course you need strength and practice, but there is one point where you just feel it's the point where you balance. It's easy, it's supposed to be easy. So just start shifting and bring your hips up and maybe wrapping around your arms, your legs. But if you're an advanced practitioner, you will want to start here in this pose that it's a little bit more close. Bring arms to the mat, parallel, square with your shoulders, and bring the knee the most up, closest to your armpits that you can. And again, bring this pose to your own feeling. Slowly start to connecting with your body. Bring heels up to the glutes and try balancing here for a while. and coming back. And maybe if you want to try with the blocks, here, hi. That's okay. If it happens, it's totally fine. We're humans, right? So the idea is that you feel that your shoulders are landing here. So just test that and play with it. And when you're ready, come back to your mat, lay down on your back and hug your knees and circle them one way and the other. And slowly start to roll yourself up and down until you're sitting with your legs extended forward. So here, staff pose. Let's come to Paschimottanasana. So you can use your strap around the ball of your feet. And maybe you want to roll 2 times like this so you have more strength. And slowly and always keeping in mind that you want to keep a straight spine, come towards your legs. Maybe you want to use your own hands. If you feel that you don't need the strap, you can always use peace fingers to grab your toes, or grab a block or 2 to deepen your stretch. Now releasing, bring your hands softly next to your legs and just release. You can put a block in between your legs if you don't have too much flexibility, and just let go here for a moment. Roll all the way up. Bring your block to the side. Maybe bring your legs together to the side for hero's pose. Sitting on your heels. And again, kneeling all the way up, making sure that our hips flexors are extended. Also, make sure that your toes are tucked under. And here in our back, we have a place that I feel we call it a back pocket. So it's like maybe around here in this area. Place your hands there and bring elbows together and shoulders down. This is camel pose. But what we want to do is start to preparing our back for back bends, like deeper back bends. This is a very gentle one, but you can still get all the benefits from it. So while you're pushing your hips forward, slightly look up, always checking with your body. Elbows are squeezing together and look up. More than go down, Start to project from your heart and your chest towards the sky. Inhale and exhale here. Always keep breathing. Come back to center. Untuck your toes. Come back all the way to child's pose. One more time. If you feel like trying further, if you had enough, you can always stay in child pose. Tuck your toes. Again, bring your hands to your back pockets. Elbows squeezed together. Shoulders are down. Look all the way up while you're tilting back. Project your heart and smile. And if you wanna maybe test if you can reach a little bit more, bring one hand towards the heel, the other towards the other heel, and push yourself into camel pose. Hips forward, maybe releasing the head down. Stretching your shoulders, opening your back, opening your chest and your heart. Slowly tuck your chin towards your chest, release hands and come back all the way to child's pose. Open your knees and squeeze your torso in between. Wiggle your torso maybe deeper into child's pose. Starting to come all the way up, roll your torso with the help of your hands. Sitting in a comfortable position. And before preparing for our last pose, I would like to give you this tool, this pranayama tool. It's a very easy and a very practical breath work that we can do to release energy, to calm down our mind, to maybe deal with anxiety. So it's called bumblebee breath. So you want to be like a bumblebee. So the idea is that you cover your ears. I recommend that everybody covers their ears wherever they feel more comfortable. Especially sometimes people, we have like earrings and stuff. So you have to find a way that it's more comfortable for you. But I recommend like two general ones that you can cover your ears like this and just placing index finger in your forehead, next finger in your eyelid, the other one underneath your nose, and the pinky finger in this area of your chin. So here, or I honestly try to practice it like this, and just hum like a bee and feel how that vibration is and how it feels and what brings to the surface while you're doing this. So just hum as long as you can. Recover your breath, hum, tightening your lips, and just feel how is this experience for you. So let's take a deep inhale and exhale. So you can practice this pranayama as long as you feel comfortable to. Maybe try it on your own for a couple of minutes, but when you feel ready, start to come again towards your back, holding your knees. I'm gonna go on the side and releasing one heel towards the corner of your mat, the other one towards the other, and prepare for our final pose, Shavasana or cord pose. Start to relax every muscle of your body, your feet, your leg, your knees, quad, abdominal muscles, your chest, your hands, your arms, your face muscles, your head. Lastly, release your bite, maybe opening a little bit your mouth, letting that part of your body to really let go. The tongue is resting in the back of your mouth. Your eyes are soft and sinking every time more. I will ring a bell when Shavasana is done, so you can come back to the present moment. But for now, let go. slowly start to bring your awareness to the present moment. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips, stretching your arms up and stretching like if you just woke up in the morning, to one side, to the other. Come to fetal position to one of your sides, using your arm as a pillow and holding yourself, being there for you. Thank yourself for taking this moment, for taking care of you, of your energy, and sharing this practice with yourself. Slowly push yourself up and make your way to seated position, keeping your eyes slowly looking down, your eyes very soft. Bring your hands together. I want to thank you for allowing me to guide your practice. I hope that you absorb something positive, and whatever that didn't resonate with you, just discard it. Thank you so much for your energy, and namaste.